Margaret woke up at 3 a.m. with a sharp, tingling sensation shooting down her left leg. When she tried to stand, her foot felt completely numb, like it wasn't even there. She grabbed the nightstand, waiting for the feeling to return, thinking, "This is just another part of getting older." But Margaret was wrong, dead wrong. What she didn't know is that her circulation had been quietly deteriorating for months, and this wasn't aging. It was a warning sign that could have changed everything if she'd known what to look for. If you're over 60, I need you to listen carefully to what I'm about to share. Your circulation is weakening right now, even as you sit watching this video. And here's the shocking truth that most seniors don't know. Your blood flow doesn't just slow down during the day. It gets dramatically worse at night while you sleep, especially if you're doing the 3 common habits I'm about to reveal. These habits are so normal, so everyday, that you probably did at least one of them in the last hour. But they're silently stealing your circulation, your mobility, and potentially your independence. The worst part? Most doctors won't tell you about this until it's almost too late. Have you noticed your feet getting colder at night? Do your legs feel heavy after sitting for a while? Maybe you've experienced that pins and needles feeling when you stand up. You might think this is just aging, but I'm here to tell you something that could change your life. It's not just aging, and it's absolutely fixable. My name is Dr. Michael Harrison, and I've spent the last 15 years helping seniors just like you reclaim their circulation and their freedom. Today, I'm going to share the 3 dangerous habits that are destroying your blood flow after 60, and more importantly, the simple solutions that can reverse this damage in as little as 2 weeks. But first, let me tell you about the silent emergency happening in your body right now. Your circulatory system is like a highway system for your body. Your heart pumps blood through your arteries, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every cell. Then your veins carry that blood back to your heart to get refreshed. It's a beautiful, life-sustaining cycle that happens 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But after age 60, this system starts to struggle. Your blood vessels become less flexible. Your heart has to work harder. And here's what nobody talks about. The positions you sit, sleep, and rest in can either help this struggling system or make it dramatically worse. Think of it this way. If you had a garden hose and you bent it or pressed on it, what would happen to the water flow? It would slow down or stop completely. The same thing happens to your blood vessels when you unknowingly compress them with certain positions and habits. Now, here's the part that should concern every senior. Poor circulation doesn't just make your feet cold. It increases your risk of blood clots, which can cause strokes. It slows healing, making small cuts take weeks to recover. It affects your brain function, making you feel foggy or forgetful. And it weakens your muscles, making falls more likely. The tragedy is that most seniors accept these symptoms as inevitable parts of aging. But they're not. Let me prove it to you with 3 real stories. Dorothy was 73 when she came to see me. For months, she'd been experiencing numbness in her toes, especially at night. She'd wake up with feet so cold she had to run warm water over them just to feel normal again. Her daughter was worried, but Dorothy kept saying, "I'm just getting old." During her appointment, I asked Dorothy about her evening routine. That's when I discovered the real culprit. Dorothy had developed a habit that 78% of seniors do without even thinking about it. She was crossing her legs while watching TV every evening for 3 to 4 hours straight. This seemingly innocent position was compressing the major blood vessels behind her knees, cutting off circulation to her lower legs night after night. Here's what crossing your legs does to your circulation. When you cross one leg over the other, you're essentially creating a tourniquet effect. The weight of your upper leg presses down on the blood vessels in your lower leg. Your arteries, which carry oxygen-rich blood down to your feet, get compressed. Even worse, your veins, which have to fight gravity to carry blood back up to your heart, get squeezed almost shut. After just 30 minutes in this position, blood flow to your lower leg can decrease by up to 40%. After 2 hours, some people experience complete numbness. But here's the scary part. Even when the feeling returns, the damage to your blood vessels accumulates over time. I taught Dorothy a simple rule: never cross your legs for more than 10 minutes at a time. Instead, I showed her how to sit with both feet flat on the floor, or, better yet, with her feet elevated on a small stool. Within 2 weeks, Dorothy's nighttime numbness disappeared. Within a month, her feet were consistently warm. She called me crying tears of joy, saying, "I thought I was losing my independence. Now I feel like myself again." Dorothy's story brings me to dangerous habit number 1, prolonged leg crossing. If you cross your legs regularly while sitting, you need to break this habit immediately. Your circulation depends on it. But crossing your legs isn't the worst habit destroying senior circulation. Let me tell you about Frank. Frank was 68 and had been retired for 3 years. He developed what he called his perfect routine. Wake up, coffee in his favorite recliner while reading the news for 2 hours, lunch break, then back to the same chair for afternoon TV until dinner. By evening, his legs felt like lead weights, and he was constantly shifting positions, trying to get comfortable. Frank's wife noticed he was becoming less active, declining invitations to go out, and even avoiding trips to the grocery store because his legs felt so heavy and tired. Frank was unknowingly committing circulation crime number 2, prolonged sitting without movement. Here's what happens to your body when you sit for hours without moving. Your blood starts to pool in your lower legs. Your calf muscles, which act like pumps to push blood back up to your heart, become inactive. Your blood flow can slow by up to 90% after just 1 hour of continuous sitting. Even worse, sitting for long periods causes your blood to thicken slightly, making it harder for your heart to pump efficiently. This is why many people feel sluggish and tired after sitting all day. Their bodies are literally starved for oxygen. The solution I gave Frank was what I call the 28-2 rule. Every 20 minutes, stand up for at least 8 seconds and take 2 deep breaths while doing gentle ankle pumps. I showed him how to pump his ankles up and down 10 times, which activates his calf muscles and gets blood moving again. Frank was skeptical at first. "I'm not going to interrupt my reading every 20 minutes, he said. But when I explained that this simple habit could prevent blood clots and potentially save his life, he agreed to try it. The transformation was remarkable. Within 1 week, Frank's legs felt lighter. Within 2 weeks, he had more energy in the evenings. Within a month, he told me he felt 10 years younger. He started accepting social invitations again and even began taking evening walks with his wife. All from taking 20-second movement breaks every 20 minutes. This brings me to a crucial point. Your circulation needs movement to survive. When you sit still for hours, you're essentially turning off one of your body's most important systems. But the good news is that even tiny amounts of movement can restart this system immediately. Now let me tell you about the third and most dangerous habit of all. Mary was 75 and had been waking up every morning with swollen ankles and heavy aching legs. She'd tried everything she could think of: compression socks, elevation pillows, even sleeping pills to help her sleep through the discomfort. Nothing worked, and her symptoms were getting worse. Mary was starting to worry that something was seriously wrong with her health. She'd even begun sleeping in her recliner some nights because lying flat made the leg pain worse. When I visited Mary's home to understand her routine, I discovered something that shocked even me. Mary was sleeping completely flat on her back, with her legs at the same level as her heart. While this might seem natural, it's actually working against your circulation, especially if you have any existing blood flow issues. Here's what happens when you sleep completely flat. Your blood has to fight gravity all night long to return from your feet to your heart. Your heart works over time trying to pump against this resistance. Blood pools in your lower extremities, causing morning swelling and that heavy, tired feeling in your legs. The solution was elegantly simple. I taught Mary to elevate her legs just 6 inches above her heart level while sleeping. We placed a firm pillow under her mattress at the foot of her bed, creating a gentle incline. This tiny change made gravity work for her circulation instead of against it. The results were immediate and dramatic. The first night, Mary slept through without leg discomfort. Within 3 days, her morning ankle swelling was gone. Within a week, she woke up feeling refreshed instead of tired and achy. Mary told me later, "I can't believe something so simple made such a huge difference. I wish I'd known about this years ago." This is circulation habit number 3 that's destroying senior health: sleeping with poor leg positioning. Your sleeping position affects your circulation for 6 to 8 hours every single night. Get it wrong, and you're sabotaging your blood flow for 1/3 of your life. Now, you might be thinking, this all sounds overwhelming. I'm already dealing with so many health issues. How can I possibly change all these habits? Here's what I want you to understand. You don't have to change everything at once. Small improvements in circulation create immediate results that motivate you to continue. Unlike other health changes that take months to show benefits, better circulation can make you feel dramatically better in just days. Let me give you the simple action plan that's worked for thousands of seniors. Start with the easiest change first. The 28-2 rule I taught Frank. Set a timer on your phone or watch for every 20 minutes. When it goes off, stand up for 8 seconds and do 2 ankle pumps. Point your toes up toward your shins, then point them down toward the floor. That's it. This alone will restart your circulation pumps dozens of times per day. Do you feel resistant to this? I understand. Many of my patients initially say, "I don't want to be interrupted every 20 minutes." But think about it this way. Would you rather be interrupted for 8 seconds every 20 minutes or be interrupted by a blood clot, a fall, or a stroke that could change your life forever? Week 2. Add the sleeping position change. If elevating your whole mattress feels too complicated, start by simply placing a pillow under your calves when you sleep. This gentle elevation helps blood flow back to your heart and reduces morning leg swelling. Week 3. Focus on your sitting habits. If you're a leg crosser, practice keeping both feet on the floor. If you don't have a footstool, use a small box or stack of books to elevate your feet slightly while sitting. This takes pressure off your lower back and improves circulation to your legs. But here's what's really exciting. You don't have to wait 3 weeks to feel better. Most of my patients notice improvements within the first few days of following just one of these changes. Robert, who was 82, started with just the ankle pumps during his morning news routine. After 3 days, he called me to say his afternoon fatigue had disappeared. "I don't understand it," he said. "I have more energy at 2 p.m. than I've had in years." The reason is simple. Better circulation means more oxygen reaching your muscles and brain. More oxygen means more energy, clearer thinking, and better mood. It's like giving your body premium fuel instead of regular gas. Helen, age 69, started by elevating her legs during her evening TV time. She'd simply lie on her couch with her feet up on the armrest for 30 minutes each evening. Within 1 week, the varicose vein pain that had bothered her for years was significantly reduced. These aren't miracle cures. They're the natural result of working with your body instead of against it. Your circulation wants to function properly. You just need to stop unknowingly sabotaging it. Now, let me address something important. What if you already have serious circulation problems? What if you have diabetes, heart disease, or other conditions that affect blood flow? These strategies become even more critical for you. Poor circulation compounds every other health issue you might have. It slows wound healing, increases infection risk, worsens blood sugar control, and puts extra strain on your heart. I've worked with diabetic seniors who've avoided foot amputations by improving their circulation with these simple position changes. I've seen heart patients reduce their shortness of breath and increase their walking distance just by incorporating regular movement breaks into their daily routine. The key is to start slowly and listen to your body. If you have serious health conditions, check with your doctor before making major changes. But the gentle movements and position adjustments I've shared are safe for almost everyone and often complement your existing treatments. Here's another crucial point. These circulation habits become more important as you age, not less important. Good circulation is the foundation of independence. When your circulation is strong, you have the energy to stay active. When you stay active, you maintain muscle strength and balance. When you maintain strength and balance, you avoid falls. When you avoid falls, you stay independent. It's all connected. Poor circulation starts a downward spiral. Less energy leads to less movement. Less movement leads to weaker circulation. Weaker circulation leads to more fatigue. Before you know it, simple activities like grocery shopping or climbing stairs become exhausting. But here's the hope. This spiral works in reverse too. Small improvements in circulation give you more energy. More energy motivates you to move more. More movement strengthens your circulation even further. You can create an upward spiral of better health at any age. I've seen 85-year-olds reclaim their daily walks. I've seen 78-year-olds stop needing afternoon naps. I've seen 90-year-olds reduce their fall risk dramatically, all by making these simple circulation improvements. Your age is not a barrier to better circulation. Your current fitness level is not a barrier. Even if you're dealing with multiple health issues, even if you haven't exercised in years, even if you think it's too late, it's not too late. Your circulation can improve starting today. Let me give you 3 additional strategies that can supercharge these basic changes. First, hydration. Your blood is about 85% water. When you're even slightly dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker and harder to pump. Many seniors don't drink enough water because they worry about bathroom trips, but proper hydration is essential for circulation. Here's an easy way to check. Look at your urine color. It should be pale yellow, like light lemonade. If it's dark yellow or amber, you need more fluids. Aim for sips throughout the day, rather than large amounts at once. Second, temperature therapy. Cold makes blood vessels constrict, while warmth makes them expand. A simple warm foot soak for 10 to 15 minutes each evening can significantly improve circulation to your feet. Even better, alternate between warm and cool water for 30 seconds each. This creates a pumping action in your blood vessels. Third, specific exercises that target circulation. Beyond the ankle pumps I mentioned, try this simple sequence. While sitting, lift your toes up while keeping your heels on the ground. Hold for 5 seconds. Then lift your heels while keeping your toes down. Hold for 5 seconds. Repeat 10 times. This exercises the muscles that help pump blood back to your heart. You can do this exercise anywhere, while watching TV, waiting at the doctor's office, even while lying in bed. It takes less than 2 minutes, but activates your circulation pumps powerfully. Now, I want to address something that might be holding you back. The fear that these changes are too complicated or that you'll forget to do them. Start with just one change. Pick the one that feels easiest for you. Maybe it's setting a timer to stand up every 30 minutes instead of every 20. Maybe it's just uncrossing your legs when you notice you've crossed them. Maybe it's placing one pillow under your calves tonight when you sleep. Small progress is still progress. And here's what I've learned from working with thousands of seniors. Once you feel the difference that better circulation makes, you'll want to do more. The energy boost, the reduced leg discomfort, the better sleep. These benefits motivate you to continue. Don't aim for perfection, aim for progress. If you forget to stand up every 20 minutes, stand up every 30 minutes. If you can't elevate your legs all night, try it for just 1 hour before bed. If you can't do ankle pumps 10 times, do them 5 times. Your circulation doesn't require perfect adherence to these strategies. It just needs consistent, gentle support. Think of it like tending a garden. You don't need to water it perfectly every day, but regular attention helps it thrive. And remember, every small improvement in your circulation protects your brain health too. Your brain uses 20% of your blood flow, even though it's only 2% of your body weight. Better circulation means sharper thinking, better memory, and reduced risk of cognitive decline. This isn't just about avoiding cold feet or reducing leg swelling. This is about protecting your ability to think clearly, remember names, and stay mentally sharp as you age. Here's my challenge to you. For the next 7 days, try just one of the strategies I've shared. Set a timer and stand up every 30 minutes, or sleep with a pillow under your calves, or simply pay attention to uncrossing your legs when you notice you've crossed them. After 7 days, notice how you feel. Do you have more energy? Do your legs feel lighter? Are you sleeping better? I'm confident you'll notice at least one positive change. Then, if you're feeling good about that change, add one more strategy in week 2. Build slowly, but build consistently. I've seen too many seniors accept fatigue, cold extremities, and heavy legs as inevitable parts of aging when they're absolutely not inevitable. Your circulation can be vibrant and strong well into your 80s and beyond if you give it the support it needs. Your independence, your energy, your quality of life, they're all connected to the health of your circulatory system. And the beautiful thing about circulation is that it responds quickly to positive changes. Unlike some aspects of health that take months to improve, better circulation can make you feel notably better in just days. Before I close, let me share one final thought. Taking care of your circulation isn't selfish. It's essential. When you have good circulation, you have the energy to spend quality time with family. You have the stamina to pursue hobbies you love. You have the physical capability to remain independent and avoid becoming a burden on others. Good circulation is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself and your loved ones. It's the difference between thriving in your later years and merely surviving them. So tonight, when you go to bed, try sleeping with your legs slightly elevated. Tomorrow, set that timer for regular movement breaks. This week, pay attention to how you're sitting and make small adjustments. Your circulation and your independence depend on the small choices you make every single day. Make choices that support your blood flow, and your blood flow will support the active, energetic life you deserve. Tell me in the comments, which of these circulation habits resonated most with you? Have you noticed any of the warning signs I mentioned? I read every comment and often respond with personalized suggestions. Remember, improving your circulation isn't about turning back the clock. It's about making the most of every day you have ahead of you. And those days can be energetic, comfortable, and independent if you give your circulation the attention it deserves. Thank you for taking this time to invest in your health. Your future self will thank you for every small step you take today to protect your circulation and preserve your independence.